Hi, YouTubies. It's me, Zachary Michael. Also, hi, hello. How are you all doing? Sorry that I didn't post anything yesterday. Um, took a little impromptu mental health day. But I'm back again over here. Oh my gosh, Killanachi! I haven't seen you in chat in so long. Good to see you, Diva. Good to see ya. Sorry, sorry, me just easily getting distracted. Me also starting the reaction and Poe coming in here after he's not been in the office with me this whole time because he wants to say hello.
Love my cream of wheat.
Gas station boner pills. Thank you so much for the bits. Appreciate it. Forever making my way back to the Twitch. Well, hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Say hi to my son. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. That sound might sound so familiar, but I don't know why. Yeah, I think just a lot of Twitch streamers use it. I think a lot of Twitch streamers use it. So anyways, I'm doing a little bit of a double feature today. So you're going to see me in a second video where I'm wearing the exact same stuff. It's not going to get posted on the same day as this one, but we're doing a little double feature. And we're starting, what I can tell you is we're starting with a suggestion from somebody in the YouTube comments. They actually comment a lot. Sorry, I was looking on my phone to see if I can pull up their comment quickly. This is from Create Chaos Gossip, who said, please react to the Darlene video where she talks about her date with a fireman. So, this is a throwback. Oh my god, she posted this on my birthday. And she did it on my birthday. And she did it on my birthday, February 4th, 2017. And because it's a Darlene the Sardine Queen video. And because it's a Darlene the Sardine Queen video, can I
Darlene the Sardine Queen. Darlene the Sardine Queen. Darlene the Sardine Queen.
Most of the beef comes out nippy. I'm eating only sardines for 3 days.
Darlene the Sardine Queen.
I even drank the liquid that sits in the bottom of the bag. That was such a chip war.
Darlene the Sardine Queen. Plot twist, you also had a fireman on your birthday. No, 2017, I was single. That was before I started dating Noel. Like right before I started dating him. I'm trying to think. I think that birthday, there was a guy. No, I don't. No, because I started talking to Noel around my birthday that year. So I don't think there was any firemen in my life. Although I probably was talking to like multiple people from apps and stuff at the time. Like we were no level of serious at that point. Run it back. Run it back. Y'all want this one more time? Hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. I don't know why I like had that reaction.
Darlene the Sardine Queen. Darlene the Sardine Queen. Darlene the Sardine Queen.
Most of the beef comes out nippy. I'm eating only sardines for 3 days.
Darlene the Sardine Queen.
I even drank the liquid that sits in the bottom of the bag. That was such a chip war.
Darlene, the sardine queen.
Oh, it's so funny. I kind of want to just like start sharing that with people in my personal life who have no concept. I kind of want to just send it to people who have no context whatsoever. and share it. Yeah, shout out to the user from Discord, Lactose Butter, who is the one that edited that and shared that with us all. There are people out there that have no concept of a Darlene. Can you imagine? Actually, y'all know what? We in the Discord we watched 1,000 Pound Sisters last night instead of doing the stream, and Mama Slayton was in an episode that we watched, and I forgot her real life name is Darlene. Tammy and Amy's mom. Her name is Darlene. Not the sardine queen, though. Not the sardine queen, though. A Darlene-less life. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. I thought that said Chili's. It's like Darlene inspired you to go get a triple dipper from the Chili's. Anyways, if y'all are ready to get into the story time about her going out with a fireman, could you all put some 69s in the chat? I'm ready, if you're ready. I'm a hoe for triple dippers. They are so good. There used to be a Chili's in Evanston that I'd gone to a few times, but it recently closed. Darlene, the sardine queen, Darlene. I kind of love that we have that video now, because I don't have to like sing it at the top of my lungs anymore. I can protect my voice. All right, let's get to. Oh, also part of the reason we're doing a double feature is this video is only like 13 minutes long, and the other video I have is also a short one. Yeah, I need the vocal rest. I'm sick.
Everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am here for my first story time video. This is a hard one. I think I might struggle with this series.
Well, also because this is 9 years ago, mind you, 9 years ago again. It's a hard one. Hard in Zachary Michael's Twitch chat. Oh, but she just seems so much happier. She seems so much happier.
Or maybe it'll just get easier over time. I'm willing to give it a shot. First, I didn't know where I felt like sitting. My two favorite places to talk to you guys is in my car and right here in front of my computer in my chair that I can go like this because I'm very animated and I need to be moving. So I'm just going to sit right here. I think you're okay with that. The other thing is that
she didn't seem very happier in the one where she yelled at Sean the postmaster. No, that's so real. Fuck her for that, by the way. That still pisses me the fuck off.
That when I think of all kinds of things in my past, it's hard to pick the right things for me to talk about because if I go too far back and I'm like into my childhood, I get sad. I don't like walking down memory lane. Walking down memory lane a little bit later in my life, late teens, young adult, they're not really sad, but they're mostly drunk stories.
I'll listen to stories about Darlene being drunk. I'll listen to some stories about Darlene being drunk.
But I think I'd rather talk about drunk things than make myself cry. And then I do have some like really bizarre off the wall kinds of stories. I don't know. See, I don't know. I'm just gonna get started. And
also, did somebody back then ask her to do story times? Like, why does she feel so compelled to like have to share any of this?
We'll just learn as we go. So what story time is basically is just a little snippet of my life that I probably would never normally talk about because it would just never come up in conversation during my videos. You know, I know a lot of you do know snippets of my life because sometimes when I'm talking to you, I'll reflect on something from my past and I tell you about it. But this is just going to be videos about just whatever. First of all, I did want to say I had put a poll up to see if you guys wanted story time or pet peeves first. I will be doing both, but
I will be doing both. So maybe kind of sort of somebody asked for this then, except it sounds like she said you're going to get both regardless.
Story time won. It was 52% for story time and 47% for pet peeves. And why does it always equal 99%? Can't they make it to 100%? I mean, it's just, what kind of polls are these?
Wait, I'm obsessed with her being upset that it doesn't add up to 100%. I'm obsessed with that. Wait, also, we need to talk about this. So it says story time, parentheses, about my life. Pet peeves, parentheses, not kid friendly. Well, listen, my pet peeve is when polls don't add up to 100%. Did I push play?
Every one of them that I have done, I think, has equaled 99%. We had a total of 266 people vote. So 139 went for story time, 127 went for pet peeves. So pet peeves is coming soon.
So am I.
I thought about all kinds of little stories. I'm just going to start with one that means absolutely nothing to me. But I have a very vivid memory for a lot of things in my past.
Well, what kid is watching Darlene in general? I can only imagine she's just sharing that because, like, she's sharing that just because maybe some parents watch her and have their kids around. I don't know. Oh, we have a prediction. How many F-bombs will Darlene drop? There's no 6 to 7 option. No 6-7 option? But no, there isn't a 6. Well, no, there doesn't need to be a 6 to 7. Because there's a 5 to 6 and then a 7 to 8, Diva. There's a 0. There's 1 to 2. There's 3 to 4. There's 5 to 6. There's 7 to 8. And then there's 9 plus. Showing my kid Darlene and telling them it's Miss Rachel? Don't do Miss Rachel like that. Oh, you were just making a 6-7 joke. I'm unk, I'm chopped. I'm unk, I'm chopped. I'm unk, I'm chopped. Gambling my cat's college funds. I love gambling. You can't be unk and chopped. Pick one struggle. Diva, that's the thing about me, though, is I'm multi-talented. I'm multi-talented.
Even though half the time I was drunk, I was never one to lose my memory. I mean, I never, like, blacked out. I shouldn't say never. I did black out once in my life. But I wasn't one to drink to the point of, you know, passing out and waking up and saying, what did I do? Sadly, I always remembered what I did. For some reason, there are some things that just stick in my head as though they just happened yesterday. And a lot of these things repeat themselves in my mind, almost like there's like a recording just playing over and over and over again. I should talk about that more because I would like to know if there's anybody else out there like as wackadoodle as me. But
well, no. You're one of a kind, Darlene.
It's just to kind of let you know that there are many things that I have a very vivid memory about. And I'm pretty honest. And if I'm telling you a story about my life, what I'm telling you is the truth to the best of my knowledge. And if I'm not sure, I'll always tell you. Wish most of it wasn't true. Let's start with the night I dated a fireman. I worked at Domino's Pizza.
Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza. Domino's pizza. Does Darlene have short-term memory shit? Oh, gosh, poor Rosie and her memory shit. Did they set your coochie on fire? Did the Domino's pizza?
In the late 80s, I believe it was 85.
Oh, the
through 87.
fireman.
And I was like 25 years old, 26, 27. Domino's Pizza in Sanford is butt up against the fire station.
Butt up.
We used to go out the back door to deliver the pizzas. I absolutely loved that job. I did.
Why did she whisper about that? When did you name a desk object after me, by the way? This has always been Piss Baby. This is Piss Baby. This is Piss Toddler. Let me take you to the third floor. We just never go through the back door.
Because I didn't have to really deal with people. I had to go to a door and hand pizza and get money, but it was quick. It was like, just liked
Quick
that.
and easy.
And I will say, I did not drink and drive while I was working. I drank a lot of times after, but I never got in a Domino's truck or my own car and drank while I was delivering pizza because I knew I could lose my job if I did that. I used to go out that back door all the time, and the fire department had a back door also where the firemen used to sit, eat.
Now, why would that be a thought? I think it's just a thought because she does talk frequently on her channel about sobriety. And I think she, like, to the extent that she's an alcoholic, she's talked about going to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and stuff like that. So I think I know if you don't have like a lot of context for Darlene, it might seem like she was like bragging about that, but I think she was sharing that to the like extent that some people might be wondering, because that's maybe the level of drunk that she was.
Whatever, just chat, and we'd wave to each other, or just say hi, how you doing today, and never really got like to know them. But there was this one particular fireman that I would catch him sitting back there, and we would wave to each other or just nod or whatever, and I thought he was cute. He had like brown hair, and he just looked cute and nice, and we would just wave to each other. So one day,
sounds like true love. Sounds like true love.
The blue, my phone rings at home. Oh, and the other thing is, I hate phones, and I had a hard time with the phones at Domino's, but because it's business, I excelled at that phone. I loved picking up that phone, taking the orders. It's funny how if it's personal, my personal life, I hate things, but I can do things if it's for business reasons.
You don't mind getting on a phone and yelling at the postmaster of the Sanford, Maine post office, do ya? Do ya? You sure didn't. You surely didn't, diva.
No, just a nutcase. So my phone rings, and it was a man, and he says, calls me by name. He's like, hi, Darlene. He says, I know you don't know who this is. He says, and he tells me his name, and I can't remember his name. And he said, I just was calling to see if you might like to go out sometime. And I'm like, who are you? He goes, I'm one of the firemen. I know you work at Domino's, and I'm one of the firemen there. And I was like, how did you get my phone number?
Times were so different. Could you imagine a man doing that today? One, I just don't think any man would. But two, if they did, they'd probably be creepy as fuck about it. Honestly. But also, how did they get your phone number? There used to be phone books then, yeah? Or did he like ask one of her coworkers?
He's like, he says, got connections with the police station, so I got your license plate, and I got them to give me your phone number.
No, ACAB, fuck that. Weird. No. I don't like that. Why did you write down her license plate? And then ask the police? No. No.
So right away I'm thinking, I don't like that. I mean, it's like, the police gave you my phone number. Don't you think that's just wrong?
Yes. Yes.
But all I'm thinking is, ooh, free night out coming up. So I'm still listening to the guy.
I mean, I respect the hustle, Diva. Yes, get your free night out. Get your free night out. You were working at Domino's Pizza. You probably couldn't afford a lot of great things. Did she say how old she was? I think she said like 25, something like that. In her 20s, for sure.
And I did say to him, geez, I can't believe that they did that, And so we start talking a little bit, and I'm like, which one are you? And he goes, I'm always out back there, and I see you going in and out of Domino's building. And I said, are you the one with brown hair? And we wave to each other every now and then. He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. And now I'm like, ooh, Mr. Waving guy likes me. I was like, sure, we can go out.
I do think she's like, I do think it's like a little bit of we're moving a little bit too fast past he got your license plate and asked the cops to get your number. But I guess get your free meal, Diva. Go off.
I don't remember him like telling me what we were going to do, but we made a date and he was going to pick me up at a certain night. And I do know that after that phone call, the only time I ever saw him was when he came to pick me up. I didn't see him at all at Domino's. I don't know how much of a span. I'm hoping he didn't call me the day of the date. I don't think so. I think there was a few days' notice. But I didn't run into him, or I didn't like wave and say, hi. Thank God, because when this guy came to the door, it was not at all who I thought it was. I would have...
She said, I gotta make sure he's cute, and then it wasn't even who she thought it was. Girl.
Felt like a fool if the cute brown hair guy was there and I was like, yeah, I'll see you Saturday night. And he'd have been like, what the hell is she talking about? So I answered the door and there's this guy standing there and I'm like, oh, I'm so embarrassed because I instantly know he has to know that I had no clue who he was, because I asked him if he was the brown-haired guy who waves to me, that we wave to each other, and he says yes. He had no hair except a little bit of fuzz like around the sides, and it was very light.
That man played you. That man played you, because how did he have no hair and telling you he's the brown-haired guy? You got old school catfished. For real. I hate to say it, but most firemen immediately become unattractive once they take their uniform off. Is that the tea? I don't know if I mean, I knew firemen growing up, and you're probably right. Like, a lot of them were like friends with my dad, and none of them were that attractive. But I don't know any firemen in like real time. Y'all, we be on Grindr. This old stuff was probably way safer than what we have now. I mean, honestly, it probably isn't that different, to be honest. How are you gonna be a liar and bald? Pick one? Yeah, pick a struggle.
Whole top of his head was completely bald. So I was like, when I asked if he had brown hair, that would have been a good time to say, well, no, that's not me.
Right.
That's probably the other guy that waves to you, you know? And I know I never waved back and forth to this man. Now, nothing against bald-headed, but I knew this guy.
Nothing against bald-headed.
He just didn't give a shit. He was going to just take me out. He didn't care if I knew which one he was. So I was really like insulted, but again, I'm thinking, hey, free night of drinking, I'm going. So
my diva.
Darlene the ball-headed queen.
Hell yeah. Show Loran, thanks so much for 3 months of Prime. Appreciate it.
He has a truck. I get in his truck. First thing I say is, can we stop and get some beer? No. No drinking in the vehicle. And I was like, yeah, okay. So I got a long ride to wherever we're going. So I try to light up a cigarette. No smoking.
This is so Aaron coded, for real, for real.
I'm like, okay. I mean, I understand. Some people don't like smoking, but I was like, where are we going? We're going to a movie. So he takes me to Portland. I'm in Sanford, which is like, 45 minutes, maybe to an hour by the time we park and get out, to a freaking movie. I mean, we're not even going to a club, so.
She thought she was gonna get white girl wasted and all she got was a movie. All she got was a movie. You said you passed all the red flags. You passed all the red flags for a movie with a bald-headed man. I don't get much lower than this, Darlene.
We drive all the way there. I was so completely bored out of my mind. I have no clue what we talked about. We went to this movie, and then I'm like, there's some clubs around here we could go to. No, we're going home. I have to go to bed. And it was not a late show. I think we went to like the 8 o'clock movie or whatever. And I was like, hey.
No, it is kind of crazy that she signed up for a date that she didn't know where she was going or what she was doing. She got into this car with this man, and he could have been taking her. Listen, Maine has a lot of wooded areas, lots of forestry. He could have been taking her out to the woods. Yeah, she didn't know who it was with. She didn't know shit.
And so he brings me all the way home, and I get out of that truck. I didn't even give him a chance to walk me to the door, nothing. I was just so pissed that I had wasted a whole night, and that was it. And I was like, how am I going to face this guy? And I was like, that doesn't matter. He is never going to want anything to do with me because I was just so completely rude. He has to know that I was bored beyond tears and that I'm obviously an alcoholic who wants to drink more than anything, even if it's at the risk of him losing his license. All I know is
it is kind of funny that she thinks that's so funny. She's worried he's bored. He lied to get her there. No, it's for real. This man clearly doesn't give a shit either way. I am kind of confused though, because you would think he had some kind of ulterior motive there. Like, I find it hard to believe that he didn't want to, like, at least do a little fucky sucky. You know? I wonder how old he was. No idea. She just said that she was like 25, 27, something like that. That's all I know. That's all I know. She was a drunk and he was a fireman. What more can I say?
that sometime later, and it was a significant amount of time, like weeks, because I was dating somebody else at the time. I get a call, and this guy is on the phone asking me to go out with him New Year's Eve, but tells me that he wants to be home by 11 p.m. I'm like, you know.
On New Year's Eve?
Sorry. I know that sounds like way too exciting. I want to go out on New Year's Eve and be home before the ball drops. And I'm
kind of living for how much she's cracking up. Like, what? I just don't know if I find it as funny as she does, but I'm so pleased.
Yeah, my says, no, I'm actually seeing someone, so thanks, but no thanks.
I think it's just because we're so used to seeing her so miserable that seeing her engage in a little laughter, it's a little refreshing.
Wouldn't it be funny if that guy was never even a fireman? He's probably just some guy who lived across the street or whatever.
Right.
And just watched me and stalked me and
Right. Okay, you're getting it. Right.
got my phone number. But that was my date with the fireman. I'm going to assume he was a fireman. I would hate to think the police would give my phone number out to somebody who wasn't.
I'd hate to think that the police would give your phone number out to anybody, period. Period, diva.
So, but I wasn't very picky. I dated a lot. I had a lot of dates, one-time dates, because I loved going out on dates. Again,
Well, because you got free alcohol, not because you like going out on a date. Listen, don't be mad about the men she can pull. Don't be mad about the men she can pull. Y'all could never pull men like her, or whatever Callie said the other day in a live stream. Y'all just jealous because you're not pulling men like her. Y'all can't pull trade like her.
most of them fed me booze, so that was good. So that's the end of this story. Let me know in the comments if you can relate to any bad dates like that. I mean, it was a bad date. I think I only had one of the date that I hated even more, and it's the guy who took me not to miniature golf, but it's a pitch and putt that we have here. It's a par 3, so it's more like actual golf where you have to swing like a golfer, which I can't do. And he was frigging cheating on the scorecard. Oh my God, I have a lot of dating stories. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first little story time. And if you are a fireman that remembers going out with me, sorry, but you were boring. You probably made an awesome husband later in life with a normal person who wanted an actual relationship as opposed to somebody who would open her beer. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Darlene the Sardine Queen, don't ever change. Actually, I wish you would have stayed like this. I wish you would have stayed like this. Storm's Rhythm, thanks so much for 7 months of Prime. Oh, no F-bombs. 0 F-bombs, divas. Please subscribe. Show you care. I dare you to share. Nobody thought this would happen? Nobody picked 0? Everybody lost their points? Wow, you all underestimate Miss Darlene the Sardine Queen. Or overestimate. Or overestimate. Anyways, that was the time that Darlene went on a date with a fireman. Wait, I hope others are finding your old videos. Love them. Loved following your journey and wonder what's ahead for me. Thank you. You're so funny, Darlene. I enjoyed this. I love how you described his hair, or should I say lack of hair. I swear I remember parts of this story from a vlog or blog article. Hope you keep this series up. Quite sure I never talked about the fireman. LOL. Maybe it was another lousy date. She definitely remarked on this before. I'm only a few minutes in and I can remember that the fireman that called her wasn't the guy she thought. Okay, they're calling you a liar in the comments, Darlene. They're calling you a liar in the comments, Darlene. Okay, well, anyways. That is, in fact, all the time we have for Miss Darlene the Sardine Queen today. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, YouTubies! Subscribe!